Okay, everybody, this is Rex, the Redneck Dog. What do you think, Rex? Look over here. Rex. See the camera? You don't know what's going on. You think you're too big to be picked up, huh? Yeah, he just a little puppy still. Oh, yeah. I guess he's weighing about 35 pounds. He's lost his puppy teeth. He got his pearly whites now. Show everybody. Say, hey Rex. Anyway, I know everybody's wondering what happened to me and all like that. The National Geographic team is supposed to be coming out here and filming the next episode of Doomsday Preppers. And my contribution to the Doomsday Preppers will be electromagnetic pulse. Now, I do not know if an EMP is what's going to happen, okay? I don't know when it's going to happen. All I do, the reason that I chose electromagnetic pulse as what I prepare for is because I consider it a worst case scenario. I mean, there are worse. Let me get it this way. If there was a nuclear war where, thousands of missiles hit the United States, every state had like 4 or 5 hydrogen bombs going off in it, I don't think any of us would want to survive it. That might be a time just to take, just OD on some good drugs or something. But I'm talking about survivable disasters. In this country, get this around here so the sun isn't. Rex, get off of there! Anyway, the reason I'm saying that is because without modern transportation, if there was just a couple of those high-altitude airburst hydrogen bombs, look up, I think it's either Starfish or Swordfish Prime. The United States detonated one in the 1950s, early 50s, 250 miles above the Pacific Ocean. This was a 1 megaton hydrogen bomb detonation, and it blacked out a lot of Hawaii. Now, the reason, I say this from the 50s is because there was no transistors back then. It was all, there was some high-tech transistors. Transistor was high-tech, but it was mostly still, everything was vacuum tube. So, in order for the Starfish at that distance to cause some of the tube-type gear disruption, was very significant, okay, because this device went off several thousands of miles away from Hawaii and still disrupted vacuum tube style technology. That's why when people say, a lot of hams say, oh, I've got this old Yaesu 101, it's all tube type, I don't have to worry about EMP. You know what? Horse hooey. If that radio is hooked up or sitting out in the open, hooked to an antenna or power cord, that power cord will act as an antenna. And therefore, it could fry the 101. Now, don't get me wrong, the 101 being tube type is less susceptible. But you also got to remember it's next to impossible to get all the parts for the 101 anymore. So, your best bet is still to get you a galvanized steel trash can and put your electronic stuff in it. Now, luckily, if it was a solar event, it would be, we would probably get a little bit of warning. But for an EMP, you wouldn't. That's why I have duplicate radios. Now, are they good? No, they're not the best radios. I have had to trade off of my radios. I had to, wheel and deal, and I traded some stuff that I wasn't using. Just a minute. Rex, come here. Come here. Come. Lie down. Lie down. Anyhow, the dogs are getting into trouble. So that's what I've been doing, and that's what my segment's going to be about. Plus, it's going to be, I'm going to throw in the food and stuff. But think about it. If you prepare for the worst case scenario, something like the floods that happened up in New England, up in Vermont, where the townspeople the road bridge got washed out and they had to be rescued. If you were even halfway prepared for an EMP, you could have been sitting on the other side of that bridge as long as the water wasn't coming up in your house going, that's all right, I'm set. I needed a few days off work anyway. I've got water, I've got food for several months. I mean, you're not even going to cause me much inconvenience for a flood because you've already got aerials up, you got your communications, you probably already have a few solar panels. You got a generator with enough fuel to at least help you through a transition period. No big deal. So if you're prepared for an EMP, the other disasters, economic collapse, all that stuff will all fall in the same type of thing. So anyway, that's what I've been doing. I thought I'd show you Rex, and the other monsters are still here. Apollo and Dax and everybody here. I'll turn the thing around here. Let's see here. Oh, there they are. Yes, I know it's a mess. They're not coming out to do a session of hoarders, though. The sun is coming right in here on me right when I decided to film this. Let's get this camera set up there. See if I can turn it around. Okay, that's not going to work. I've got to get a shade on the lens. I guess I'll just have to hold my hand up here to shade it because it's coming right in right now. So anyhow, YouTubers, after this little thing's over with, I'll probably get motivated to make some more videos. It's kind of hard when you have to make videos over and over again on the same thing, but it gets a little depressing when you make videos on how to survive and basically what I'm doing is making videos on what things used to be like when I was a teenager growing up, where we lived without an outhouse. That would be a good one. I think I'll do a video on where to place your outhouse. Now, if you live in a metropolis city, it's going to be kind of hard to do, but generally, wherever you put it, you want to be your house in the opposite direction of prevailing winds, so you don't get the oh dear pew headed your way. So let's see, I guess that's all I'm going to cover on this little update video. I'll see y'all later. I might even see if they'll let me do a video on me being videoed. I don't know if they go for that. I may have to wait to upload it till after the show. They probably got some kind of thing. But everybody's seen the Doomsday Preppers. You've seen, what do you call it? Southern Prepper 1. He's got far more resources than I got. You can tell by the gasifier they built. That stainless steel hunk of metal in there costs thousands of dollars. I'm lucky to get a communications outfit built and some solar panels. So, yeah, would I like to have that stuff that Southern Prepper and engineers, I forgot, engineer something other, his number. I'd love to have that, but, I don't. The object of prepping is do what you can with what you've got. If you've only got $10 a week to spare for it, start with Roman noodles. You can get, not the kind that's in the cup, but the kind that's in the little plastic bags. I think they're still $2.50 a case, and each case has like 12 of those in it. I think it's either 12 or 6, something like that. And it's $2.50 a case. Yeah, I know Roman noodles aren't the most nutritious thing in the world, but they will put calories in you. I mean, if you had that, it's better than absolutely nothing. You choose. Something that's not that great or nothing at all. I'll leave y'all with that thought.